Welcome to another episode of The Social Circle. My name is Aisha.
I'm Celeb.
I'm Fatin Amira.
I'm Hasif.
And I'm Faris.
In today's episode, we'll be talking about whether or not it's okay if your partner earns more than you.
No, I don't mind. This concept of being so concerned with your partner, if your partner is better than you or something, I think that's all got to do with ego. At the end of the day, if you're interested in someone, if that person is amazing, let's say if that person is like a world-renowned scientist and she's saving lives every day, then me as a humble actor, I will be like, wow, that's amazing. I think we live in a day and age where women can be are really successful and are very talented and do so many different things. So I feel like if I meet someone, and she's interesting and we get along, it's a bonus if she's, really great in whatever she's doing.
At the end of the day, it's all about happiness. Like if you're fulfilled, you're happy and have a meaningful relationship, I think that's fine. But of course, like the income-wise, like the figures, it's all, again, like I said, like it's partly ego. So of course, as a guy, also you don't be like lazy and not do, not earn anything and just depend. And that's another factor.
That's not what I meant, by the way. I
of course,
doing a lot of acting.
Not against that, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe my views are kind of like different from you guys. I want my partner, right, to be better than me in every single way. Yeah, because I think for me, in terms of like my personality, right, I'm very like tak tahu nak kalah. I would prefer to have somebody that's better than me because I feel like there's a sense of security there. I like to have somebody that I can look up to and just feel safe, manja-manja, that kind of thing. Have you ever felt like threatened by your partner's achievements?
Yes. Okay, when I first met him, I feel that I am not good enough for him because badan dia besar sangat. Okay, this is physically first, okay. I feel so insecure lah, macam excuse me, am I worthy enough to have someone with six packs? No, right? Something like that. So psychologically, that with your kind of looks, I mean, okay, again, this is personal preference. To me, he's very good looking lah. Okay, not to you lah. Okay, fine. So it drives me to be so much better in my life. That's why I did my business. I try to macam be feeling self-worthy enough for him. Padahal actually tak ada apa-apa. It's just psychologically je.
For me, I do feel threatened, but in a good way. Like, she pushes me to do things. Like, for example, now, I'm just waiting for school to restart in August. So I'm technically not doing anything. So in a way, she pushes me because she's like, why are you not doing anything? And I see her doing all these wonderful things, like going on interviews and like doing talks for the environment, and I'm at home just sitting down waiting for things to happen. So for example, previously I was just a DJ. And my brother is the main producer, he makes music. So recently I started picking up music production and now I can mix music, like the levels and all that. And that's something I pick up because of her. Like, she made me not want to be lazy and do something with my life at this point of time.
Now you're a host also. For example, we go on romantic dates and so on. Who's going to pay?
Me.
Really?
Why?
I mean, this is the thing, right? Chivalry is not dead. This is something that I feel like is like, any guys, you want the best tip, right? Open the door for her. Pay for the dinner. It doesn't have to be an always thing. You don't have to pay every single time sampai dia just expect you to do it. That's a different thing. But I think when it comes to the first few dates, in the beginning, if you have the means to do it, I think that it's a gesture. It shows that I'm willing to do this. I am paying for not only for you to be here, but this is the time that we spend together, and that's fine. I can do it. If you want to make a good impression, getting the bill, easy points. Open the door, easy points. All these things are super easy points that you can get.
Oh, at the end of the day, ask how was your day. Very simple point.
Yeah.
No, so sweet ah.
So sweet. Can't relate. Okay, wait, but like, you pay first for the first few dates, right? And then it comes to a point where, like, I don't know, you will probably realize like, takkan asyik aku bayar je.
Yeah.
So how
But
do
I
you
think
manage?
that one is, you will know. If let's say in the beginning, you go out with the girl, then you want to pay, and she's like, okay. Then after a while, if dia dah biasakan, then she like wait for you to pay, and she never say thank you. Ni semua red flag, guys. Ni semua points taken off from her. That's when you leave. Okay? Thank you. Next. Right?
Tapi kan kau cakap tadi pasal yang you always try to open the door and then bring her on dates and stuff. Will you try to do that even after like 3 year, 5 year, 10 year
Of course,
relationship?
that stuff never stops.
Wow, gentleman!
Never stops.
For you, romance never die.
Never dies.
So you guys, are you the Mr. Romantic type?
No, I would agree that the guys will pay for the first date, but I would appreciate if the person, my partner, would actually offer. Because at the end of the day, I like someone that is capable. You know, it's not that I'm still gonna pay, but I just want to see whether you are gonna offer or not. You know.
You say that you wouldn't mind if the girl earns more than you, right? For example, then if during the first few dates, she keeps wanting to go to like these really, really like atas restaurants, very expensive, then won't you feel like extra pressure because you think that you want to pay for the first date as well?
No. To be frank, I'll explain. Like, this is my situation. Like, I mean, for me, I can't afford this. It's too expensive for me. I'll just be frank. Like, I feel in a relationship, you have to be frank, like, from the start. If you're trying to like cover yourself, I'm someone that I've already make it, you know. Like, I don't think it's a true reflection of yourself, and especially if you go further, I think it will be a problem. Yeah.
Maybe the first few dates, for me, I feel like the guy has to pay because you're asking the girl out. But if the girl asks you out, then different story lah. But I would still pay if the girl asks me out. Like on my first date, I paid for the bill even though I had no money.
How do you feel?
Then how you pay?
Like my bank balance was just like, I look at my bank balance, I was like,
With the current girlfriend?
yeah. It was our very first date because I was in school. And I just only started a part-time job, so my savings was like, not a lot. Looking back, right, it's really not about like where you go or how much you spend. It's about wanting to try and be your best for the person that you're going out with.
Then for me, okay, if okay lah, this one not the current one lah. This before. Got this one particular person, right, purposely one, you know, macam, okay, I say, kita pada makan ayam penyet je kot. Habis lepas tu, how much ah? Oh, this one is $11.25 for you, and then plus the service charge, then one person $3. Then I like, bayar, okay lah, bayar. Macam, tahu tak tanya. But no choice lah. Then after that we went to like macam, you know, usually after your date you go to Starbucks, then you macam kena beli. And then dulu Starbucks mahal sih, satu kopi like what, $7. You want what? Habis dia macam, oh I just want this one. So total was like what, $18. Habis dia macam dengan seronok dah sedut tu air macam
Tunggu
tak
kau bayar
bersalah.
lah.
Aku yang bayar semua. No, I cannot with this kind of people. Not that I expect them to pay, but you don't sedut my kopi like that lah. Yeah, like free ah.
Okay, for me, I am normally okay to like go Dutch, but that's the thing, right? Sometimes I feel, okay, guys, you must correct me if I'm wrong, okay?
You're wrong.
Normally,
Aisha versus Fight.
so at the start, you know, I was like, okay, go Dutch, but slowly towards the end, I realized, like, why not, you know? If I'm not gonna see you again, okay lah, you just pay for my meal once lah. At the end of the day, it's also the gesture lah. Like, okay, if you got dinner, I'll get dessert. If you got the movie tickets, I'll get the popcorn. That kind of thing. You don't need to be down to the dollar.
So, in any case that your partner might, you know, be earning more than you or having a higher education than you do, does that mean that particular person probably has more power over you in the relationship?
No, it has to be a healthy balance, you know. Your education is just something about yourself, but you're with someone not because of their education, but you're with someone because of their personality and who they are. Their education is just what they have achieved, and if you truly love your partner, their achievements are your achievements as well.
To be dominant or not, this is I feel like it's a character of someone. So this is like, again, like the nature of the relationship. Because like some guys want to be dominant and some ladies want to be dominant. So that doesn't matter, like, again, what your education level or your job. So it's just by character, I feel.
Right.
So far I've seen, there are like, the partner was a degree holder and the guy was diploma or lower. But you can see that the dominant one is the guy.
You're a degree holder, right?
Yeah,
Like,
just graduate.
Yay, congrats! Okay, so let's say you as somebody with a degree, right? Then you're going out with someone with like masters, and then you guys end up having this like debate. Will you feel like, wow, she's more highly educated than me, and so maybe her points are more valid than mine?
No, it depends on what are the topics that you discuss about. If you're talking about the field that she's mastering in, then of course my points are not as valuable as her. But let's say talking about like in general, it doesn't matter.
Talk about French fries, KO. Then what we
say.
You win.
Exactly. So it depends on the topic.
And I think it's unfair to classify one as, oh, you are just intelligent and you are smart, and the other one, you are stupid. There is an intelligence in being good with people or being good as a human being, you know, knowing what's the right thing to do versus what's the unethical thing to do. PhD or not, that doesn't say a lot. But power in a relationship is interesting because I feel like there's always power shifts. In interesting relationship, you know, there's moments where as the guy, your woman might want you to take control of a situation. Let's say if things are getting out of hand, you're in public, things are going, you know, you're in a very kecho situation, the guy steps in and makes sure everything's fine, you're safe. You know, a woman would appreciate that. Unless maybe the woman does judo. If like my girlfriend is like Chun-Li, then like Chun-Li go. And then I'm gonna take a step back.
Kita kena, walaupun kita ni dalam era ataupun generasi sebegini sekarang ni yang mungkin moden, tapi kita tak boleh lupa dari segi agama, apakah tanggungjawab seorang lelaki ataupun suami satu hari nanti dan juga tanggungjawab seorang isteri. Tanggungjawab seorang suami ialah mungkin the cliche one that we know is to put shelter over the woman, to give food, to feed for the family and everything. That's where, if you are able to feed all those and you are able to prove that to be with or without a degree, then insyaAllah kita boleh terima. Kita perempuan boleh terima. And sebagai perempuan juga, kita jangan feeling nak duduk macam terbongkang kat rumah just because suami dah kasih teduh, kasih tempat tinggal. Kita kena buat apa? Kita kena layan suami, kita kena faham macam mana nak jaga keluarga kita tu dengan betul. So if we are able to do that with or without the certs, isteri lagi tinggi cert dia ataupun lagi tinggi daripada suami dan sebagainya, that akan menjadikan satu keluarga yang harmoni.
Ambil kau. You know, life is just unfair. Sometimes other people just get more opportunities than you. What is important in a person, or what to me is attractive, is like, let's say you didn't get to finish your education, you take different steps to improve yourself. Because we live in a world where, honestly, I believe that you can be whoever you want to be. Right now, you know, it's limitless lah. Okay, let's say you want to be business owner, for example. Okay, like our dear friends Hasif and Fatin here. Yeah, I think from our previous episodes, they have shared lah macam, you know, you nak belajar business, you don't need to get a degree in business. You know, or our parents may think like, you know, they need belajar gini, is he good enough to take care of my child, that kind of thing. What's more important is, like, I think what everyone has said, the attitude that is behind it. More of the drive to always want to be a better version of yourself, and like what Fatin said, your responsibilities you know, as partners in a relationship.
So thank you for watching us today, guys.
Remember to like,
Share,
subscribe,
And smash that bell so you get notified every time a new episode comes out.
A big shout out to our venue partner, McPherson Photo Studio, the best place to capture your special moments.